The olive tree really owes its existence to that guy right there. In an ancient battle over the patronship of Athens, Poseidon and Athena engaged in a competition to see who deserved it more, where they each were allowed one chance to give a gift to the city to earn its patronship. Poseidon took his trident and struck the Acropolis of Athens, letting salt water rush forth. This symbolizes Athenian naval prowess. Athena, in a very Athena way, brought forth the world's first olive tree, offering this as her gift, and she won the competition. From there, the olive became one of the most important Greek crops, rivaling grapes for making wine and grain, which were the other two crops. It's hard to explain the true significance of this fruit to the group of people who call themselves Hellenic, but that's just what we're hoping to do during this video. The olive had many practical uses in ancient Greece. During the Olympic Games, athletes would rub themselves down naked with oil in preparation for their competition. This would make their bodies more slippery and more ideal for sports. It would also make them shine, appearing more godlike and beautiful to onlookers.
Guys, I got the olive oil.
Yeah! Finally!
Party time, let's get this!
Yeah!
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah. Take it from behind, Nonzo, take it from behind.
And that's see a nice little turn here.
In addition, the winner of the competition was rewarded not with money, but with a wreath of olive leaves from a specific holy olive tree. This crown was called the kotinos. Olives also made up a very significant portion of Greeks' diet, and olive oil was used copiously. The Mediterranean diet, as it is sometimes referred to, includes few red meats, in fact, few meats at all, and many fruits, goat cheese, olives, vegetables, grains, and olive oil. It is actually quite healthy. Olives, in fact, were so important that Homer himself used them as a symbol for homecoming and pride. I'd like to read you a little passage from Homer's Odyssey, from Book 5. But this was the better course, it struck him now. He set out for the woods, and not far from the water, found a grove with a clearing all round, and crawled beneath two bushy olives, sprung from the same root, one olive wild, the other well-bred stock. No sodden gusty winds could ever pierce them, nor could the sun's sharp rays invade their depths, nor could a downpour drench them through and through, so dense they grew together, tangling side by side. Odysseus crept beneath them, scraping up at once a good wide bed for himself with both hands. In his very first night, after escaping a long kidnapping by Calypso, Odysseus finds for a bed an olive bush. The first step of his final voyage home is resting among olives, connecting the olive with the very important Greek ideal of nostos, or the return home. It also symbolizes the pride that Greeks have for their olives, that a man such as Odysseus would find comfort and sanctuary in an olive bush. But does this pride live on? The answer is a resounding yes. While Greece is no longer the world's largest producer of olive oil, most Greeks consider the Greek method of farming olives and the final product to be the very best in the entire world. And this belief is pretty much backed up by facts. Again, while Greece does not produce the most olive oil in the world, behind Spain and Italy, they do produce the largest amount of extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is defined by the amount of acidity in the oil, and it is the highest quality of oil there is. So the Greeks don't produce the most, but rather the highest quality of olive oil. The Greeks employed two main methods for harvesting olives. For the first, they would put nets around the base of the tree and wait for the ripe olives to fall off the tree onto the net. In the second method, the farmers would take a long stick or pole and hit the branches of the olive tree so that the ripe olives fall off. They would put these olives into a basket for collection. Then, with careful personal attention, the olives are prepared to be turned into olive oil. These methods have essentially been the same since ancient times. dating back all the way to 3500 BC in the Minoan period. Since then, all the way till today, olives have been an essential source of pride, nutrition, and revenue for all Greeks.